Hello everyone, welcome to Homework Help. If you find the video useful, please subscribe to the channel. So in this video, we'll solve this problem using the concepts of trigonometry functions. So as per the problem, evaluate the 6 trigonometric functions of theta. So we are given this diagram in which this angle is theta. We are given a point on the terminal arm -8, 6. And we have to find the sine, cos, tan, secant, cosecant and cotangent theta for this point. For this problem, we will use the CAST rule, also called the ASTC rule, also called the all sad turtles cry rule. These are just different names for the same rule. I'll write them on the board. We use this rule to identify the sign of a trigonometry function in these 4 quadrants. As per this rule, the value of all 6 trigonometric functions is positive in quadrant 1. In quadrant 2, sine and cosecant functions are positive, the others are negative. In quadrant 3, tangent and cotangent functions are positive, the others are negative. And in quadrant 4, cosine and secant functions are positive, the others are negative. The first step is to use this terminal arm as the hypotenuse and drop of right angle triangle. We get a right angle triangle. In this triangle, the length of the horizontal side on the x-axis is 8 units and the length of the vertical side is 6 units. Next, we should find the length of the hypotenuse and we can use Pythagorean theorem for it. So let's start by writing the Pythagorean theorem equation. In this equation, C represents the length of the hypotenuse, A and B are the lengths of the other two sides in the right angle triangle. For this triangle, we can use A as 6 and B as 8. Now we can apply square root to both sides. I get C equals 10. So this is the length of the hypotenuse. Now we can calculate the values of the 6 trigonometric functions. We will use this corner angle here. I'll show it in a different color. We will use this red angle here to evaluate the trigonometric functions. Let's start with sine function. As per SOHCAHTOA, the formula for sine function is opposite over hypotenuse. For the red angle in the triangle, the opposite side length is 6 and the hypotenuse length is 10. We can reduce this fraction by dividing the numerator and the denominator by 2. So we get 3 over 5. So this is the value of the sine ratio. Now we can find the value of the reciprocal ratio for sine, and that is cosecant. For cosecant theta, we should just flip the answer for the sine ratio. So cosecant theta is equal to 5 over 3. Now we can find the cos ratio. The formula for cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. As I mentioned earlier, in second quadrant, only sine and cosecant functions are positive. So the cos function is negative. So we'll put a negative sign. The length of the adjacent side for the red angle in the triangle is 8. And the length of the hypotenuse is 10. We can reduce this fraction by dividing 8 and 10 by 2. I get negative 4 over 5. So this is the value of cos theta for the given point. Now we can find the value of its reciprocal ratio, which is secant theta. We should flip the answer we got for cosine theta, and that will be negative 5 over 4. So this should be the final answer for secant theta. Now we can find the tan function. The formula for tan is opposite over adjacent. In second quadrant, tan function is negative. For the red angle in the triangle, the opposite side length is 6 and the adjacent side length is 8. And we can reduce this fraction. I get negative 3 over 4. So this is the final answer for the tan function. Now we can evaluate the cotangent function. Cotangent is the reciprocal ratio for tan. So we should flip the value we got for tan function. This should be the final answer for cotangent theta. So these are the steps you have to keep in mind to evaluate the 6 trigonometric functions of theta for a given point. So I hope you'll find this video useful. Please share it, like it and subscribe to Homework Help. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.